Brighton is famous for its ethical trading and consuming practices, whether it be food, drink, clothing, or art. It is probably the closest you can get to feel like you're living in an ashram while also being part of a bustling city. We spoke to a couple of Brighton brands who do their best to use recycled and repurposed materials in their products. First up, we have M24, a company who creates bags out of truck tarpaulin.
So it comes like all over the UK. My boss and his mates go out and just find it and just recycle it. People don't want this material, so there's like tons and tons of tarpaulin that you can use. And then it gets sent to a factory in Somerset, and then like in big industrial washers, and then all sewn together.
Peachy Boo is the second brand we spoke to, whose baby clothes are all made in Great Britain by people paid a fair and living wage and are personally known to the owner.
The designer was born in Brighton, and I think she wanted it to be a UK made because she's like, just wanted to be like a proud British brand, and it's like in the heart of the North Lanes, so she didn't want it to be like made from another place. She wanted to know the workers, and so she gets it all done in a factory in England, so just wanted to know where her stuff came from.
Owner of second-hand clothing store Jackalope, however, is not entirely convinced of Brighton's innocent exterior.
Brighton has a kind of cynical double face to it where it wants to sell itself as you just described, but on the other hand it's trying quite hard to corporatise it at the same time. So you've got an odd juxtaposition between the identity that it presents itself as and the actual movements of the building developments or the council in the area. But coming back to the question of is it a good place to do that? Yes, it is, because there's a kind of general mindset towards that type of progression. People want to do that here. A lot of businesses base their ethics off those kind of like moral codes, like the idea of sustainable food or less consumption of meat, things being locally sourced, things being upcycled. It has that kind of mentality as an area that perhaps a lot of other bigger cities, because it's quite a small city, and I think that's kind of what plays into it for it. They might not be able to get away with doing that as much.